communist dictatorship is the worst that can happen to your country. If I ever like take my bicycle, it's because I'm gonna drive that bicycle to a place where I can swim. Then that's the only reason why I don't work in the Czech Republic. Hello YouTubers, and welcome to a new video of arepas for dinner. So in today's video I bring you the question tags because I honestly haven't been inspired to cook that much lately, so I decided just to make this video because I don't want to put there a recipe that is not amazing or that I'm not inspired making. So I would much rather do something that I know you guys might enjoy and that I know I'm gonna enjoy making. I know a lot of you have been asking like certain questions because I did a video about how I met my husband. If you want to see it, I'm gonna leave it at the end of this video as well. I'm gonna leave it here so you can click it and in the description. So you had more questions about who I was, who we are. So I decided to make this like question tag that a lot of people have been doing in YouTube, so I'm gonna be reading it from my phone. I found these ones online and I'm just gonna answer them. There are 35 questions and I'm gonna try to be super honest. Full name, my name is Andrea Teresa. Teresa is for my grandmother and it's written this way. Year, born and place. I was born in 1990 in Caracas, Venezuela. Are you married? Yes, I'm married. You guys know that. Why are you asking me that? I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm married. It's gonna be 3 years, like in a week. Favorite food. So that's pretty hard to answer because, as you know, I'm a super foodie. I think it's popcorn. My favorite food is popcorn. Favorite color. I think a couple of years ago I would have told you pink, but now I have to be honest that I don't own anything pink. So I think my favorite color has become like navy blue and white. Favorite music. So I don't have like a genre or like an artist that I like especially. So I would say that it's a little bit of everything. Right now I'm quite obsessed with country music, I have to be super honest. Party, house, alternative music, Spanish music from Spain. I like a lot of like traditional Venezuelan music. So I would say like a bit of everything, to be honest. Favorite clothing item, that one is easy. Anybody that knows me knows that my favorite clothing item are jeans. I'm a blue jeans girl. I don't have any sense of fashion whatsoever and I don't intend to, so I pretty much just blue jean and t-shirt my way through life. My first memory. So this one is interesting because I tend to remember a lot of things and I have memories since I was like very little. Like I remember when my sister was born and I was literally just 3.5 years old. I just have this like blur thing about me going down some stairs to the house of a girl who was very pretty. She had long straight hair and we used to go play, or we played dolls there, and that memory existed because I remember I told my mom, and that was when we visited Spain when I was 2 years old. My cousin Laura was living like underneath us and I would go there every day, or she would pick me up and take me there every day to play dolls with her. Best memory. So in this I'm gonna be like very typical because the best memory I have, I think, is my wedding day. For sure. Saddest memory. So I think the saddest memory would have been when my grandparents died. Do you have kids? Do you want kids? And what would their name be? Yes. I know. Okay. Yes, I want kids. No, I don't have kids. Why? Because we haven't been blessed with them yet. You know, we want them, but they come whenever they want, not whenever we want. Names, like we have this like gigantic list, or I have this gigantic list of all the names that I like for our kids, and I go from Vincent, which nobody else in my family likes, to like Jan Antonio. I like my mom's name pronounced in Czech. Her name is Sonia, but it would be Sonia in Czech, which sounds very pretty. I like Sofia very much, and I think those are like my favorite names. What do you think about adoption? Is it something you would do? Yeah, I think adoption is a beautiful thing to do for both the kid and yourself, and it's something I've been open to since I was a little girl. I always said to everyone and to myself like that one day I was gonna adopt a kid for sure. House or apartment, and why? So I'm 100% a house girl. I don't like living in apartments. I hate having neighbors on top, on the sides, on the everywhere. No, I'm a house girl. I like to have a patio. I like to have a pool. I don't like sharing, no at all. What do you do for a living? So for a living, I'm a photo editor. I'm a photographer as well, and a videographer and a video editor, and I do that for different companies. But the more steady one, the one that I do every day, Monday to Friday, 5-6 hours a day, more like 5, is photo editing for real estate and for hotels. So that's pretty much just fix houses. Maybe that's why I'm so obsessed with real estate. That's what I do all day. I just see houses. So something nobody asks you. So something nobody asks me is why I don't work in the Czech Republic. I live here, yet I almost don't work here. I mean, I do work here. I do some photos once in a while. I do wedding photos and I do other things. But honestly, the thing that I do the most, that is the real estate photography. In general, the market is not ready to pay what I ask for. And right now, I work, for example, in many international companies online, and they do pay my full wage. What's your hobby? That one is funny because I don't have like hobbies like everybody has like these super cool hobbies. I think it would be Photoshop, which is like my job and my hobbies are like the same thing, as well as like go see houses around, house hunting. Even if I'm not moving, I love doing that. That's like a huge hobby. I love cooking, as you guys know, because of my channel. I love doing YouTube and watching YouTube. That's a huge hobby. I think I watch more YouTube than like Netflix and HBO Go and all those platforms together. Like sport. So no, I do not practice any sport. When we are not under quarantine, I go to the gym like twice a week. But in general, the sport that I like doing, if I do any, is swimming. I just go swimming. I do not enjoy bicycling. I do not enjoy jogging. I do not enjoy hiking. Ugh. I'm terrible. I don't enjoy anything. If I ever like take my bicycle, it's because I'm gonna drive that bicycle to a place where I can swim. Roses or chocolate? I guess this is referring to like presents. So I would say much rather chocolates because I am a foodie. Date night out or home and Netflix? I do admit that I love watching TV, I love watching Netflix, but there's nothing I enjoy more than going to a restaurant. Yeah, night out. I like dressing up, I like putting makeup, and I like going to new restaurants, trying new food, enjoying the company of friends, family, or just my husband. I just enjoy that. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have one sister, Alejandra, and she doesn't live here. She doesn't live near me. She used to live in Milano. Do you have any cousins? Well, since I'm Latin American, I guess everybody thinks we have like huge families. And I wish that was true because, yeah, I have one, Anastasia, but just one, and she's way younger than me. Second or third generation cousins, but I consider them my cousins. I have them in United States and I have them in Spain. Grandparents, no, as I said at the beginning, I do not have any grandparents anymore. Summer or winter? Okay, I want summer in Venezuela or in Miami, and I want winter in Europe because Europeans don't have air conditioning and I don't know how to do summer without air conditioning. Boat or plane? That one is interesting. So what I like more, a boat or a plane? So I guess my husband has a boat license, so that's lots of fun and you have like lots of fun, but I'm a plane girl. The first time I went to a plane, I was like a month old, so I would say like planes over boats. Cottage or beach house? So definitely for sure beach house. Having a beach house I think is the best thing ever. It always has the best view and everything, but we did have the cottage or the farm. In ours we did have animals, so it was not a small one, it was bigger, and I did enjoy it and loved it. But if I would have to pick one or the other, I guess I would pick beach house. Something you took for granted? Living in a place where going to the beach was easy, or like the ocean was accessible anytime I wanted. Something you didn't know you needed? So I didn't know I needed snow and skiing, and I didn't even know I liked that, and now I'm not even sure if I would be able to like live without that. You were popular or unpopular in high school and in university? So all the way through middle school, elementary school, and high school, I was absolutely the opposite thing of popular. I have to say I was extremely bullied. Like, I think it damaged me a little bit and everything. Like, it was hard. Hard. I know I did a lot of weird things and things that didn't help it, but yeah, that was like heavy. Then in university, I would say very popular. I was very good student. I had very good grades and I had lots of friends. I was going out all the time. I had so many fun adventures. I had so many different groups of friends in the both international universities I did, the one in Spain and the one in US. Most influential teacher? So I guess through time, you have different types of teachers that influence you differently. I would guess in primary school, I had a teacher called Dina. She was a general teacher, but I remember her history classes because she used to draw in the blackboard, and she used to like draw very beautiful drawings of like the princesses and the conquistors and the Indians. I don't know. It was beautiful to study history through her. Then the second teacher, I would say it was Judith. I even remember her last name, Judith Labarca, because she marked me. She literally is like when you get like slapped with like literature, kind of like grow up, you little girl. I cannot explain you. She opened my eyes, and I guess everybody's eyes in my school, towards like literature and being intense and know how to like put your feelings and your thoughts in paper. I really, really, really appreciate her as a teacher. Where have you lived, and what are the best of each place you've lived in? Okay, so I've lived in Caracas, Venezuela, Oxford, UK for a while, Valencia, Spain, Orlando, Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida, Miami, Florida, and now Prague, Czech Republic. So let's start with Caracas, Venezuela. I would say the best about Caracas, Venezuela was my family lives there, the weather is very good, and the beach is quite near, but at the same time, you're in a real city. In Oxford, UK, I would say it was so Harry Potter, like everything was so like architecturally beautiful. In Valencia, Spain, the best thing there was, it's in the beach. I guess I love the social life in Valencia. It was like so good, so good. Orlando, Florida, that's where Disney is, so pretty much that's the best part of living there. In Miami, Florida, it was the amount of like restaurants and nightlife and everything around me. I used to live in Brickell, so it was like I was in the middle of everything, where everything was happening. In West Palm Beach, when we were living, I think the best part of West Palm Beach was like the horse world. My husband would debate about that, but I would say like the polo games and everything around the horses was very, very cool. And now here in Prague, I would say the best part of living here is pretty much like the food is very, very good in this city, and as well like how easy it is to like socialize. Like people are like very social, they're always doing something, and that's like very cool. What about the worst? Okay, they could have asked me in the same question. So the worst about Caracas is the insecurity. Of course, Caracas would be much better if it was like safer. The communism, of course. Yeah, communist dictatorship is the worst that can happen to your country. In Oxford, I guess it was like how rainy it was. It was always like kind of like not very sunny or anything. I went there during the summer, and anyways, it was like never sunny. Sorry, my neighbors have like a scandal, but I've been doing this video for like 3 hours, so I get that. Then in Valencia, Spain, I would guess like the worst part there was I really like Valencia. Something I don't miss very much about Valencia was like the food. Maybe Valencia's food is good. It's Mediterranean food is good. My family's from Galicia, so I thought that the food in Valencia was gonna be as the food in Galicia. That is amazing. And when it wasn't, I was quite disappointed. Don't hate me, please, friends from Valencia. I'm sorry for saying that, but it's how I feel. In Orlando, I would say like started to be a bit boring. It was like, besides the parks and everything, there was like not that many things to do. Then in Miami, the worst part was like how expensive everything was. In West Palm Beach, I would say what I like the least is like West Palm Beach or all that Wellington area is like very extreme, so you have like very like a lot of like rich housing and a lot of like poor housing and pretty much like nothing in between. Now in Prague, I would say Czech is their language, but I guess it's the worst part because a lot of people don't speak English. Almost nobody speaks English, and then learning the language is very, 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 very expensive. Favorite video game? Okay, this changed everything. So favorite video game, if you follow me on Instagram, and I will leave it here so you can follow me there, you know that my favorite video game is Sims. I played The Sims since it came out, The Sims 1. I was like 8 years old. I don't even know how old I was a baby. Favorite fantasy world? I would say the world of Harry Potter for sure. I'm a Harry Potter fan, and I wish I could go to Hogwarts. What superpower you want? And that one is easy. I want the power of stopping time or managing time. So let's finish the video here because my camera died and I don't want to stop this. I want to finish now. And that's it. Those are the 35 questions, and I hope you really enjoyed the video. I'm sorry about all the technical troubles. I don't know what's going on today, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and to give this video a big thumbs up. Usually I do food videos and I do vlogs, but today I had to do something different just because I haven't been cooking and I didn't want to be a hypocrite and just cook something hideous and put it there as if it was good. No. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and have a great day. Bye.